உங்கள் HD கனடாவின் இன்றைய முக்கிய செய்திகள். இலங்கை செய்திகள்.
பெருந்தோட்ட தொழில்துறையில் நவீன டிஜிட்டல் தொழில்நுட்ப முறைகளை பயன்படுத்த வேண்டும். இலங்கை தேயிலையை சர்வதேச அளவில் தூய தேயிலையாக கொண்டு செல்லும் இலக்கில் வெற்றியடையுங்கள். கொழும்பு தேயிலை வர்த்தக சங்கத்தின் வருடாந்த மாநாட்டில் ஜனாதிபதி தெரிவிப்பு. தேயிலை உட்பட இலங்கையின் பெருந்தோட்ட தொழில்துறையை முன்னேற்றுவதற்கு புதிய வேலை திட்டம் ஒன்று தேவைப்படுவதாகவும் அது நவீன டிஜிட்டல் தொழில்நுட்பங்களை உள்ளடக்கிய சிறந்த வடிவமைப்பாக இருக்க வேண்டும் எனவும் ஜனாதிபதி ரணில் விக்ரமசிங்க தெரிவித்தார். கொழும்பு சினமன் கிராண்ட் ஹோட்டலில் பிற்பகல் நடைபெற்ற கொழும்பு தேயிலை வர்த்தக சங்கத்தின் 129வது வருடாந்த மாநாட்டில் உரையாற்றும் போதே ஜனாதிபதி இதனை தெரிவித்தார்.
First and foremost, I must thank all of you. Your support and your actions last year to enable the tea industry to continue. I know we went through a crisis and as the government had to seek your help to ensure that the tea industry carried on and survived. Thanks to Minister Ramesh Patharan, you all were ready around. We were able to provide you with fertilizer, but there are many other measures that you took, as you all mentioned out here, including making fuel available. We all work together, and again I must tell the tea trade, thank you for the help, and as a result of it, we do have some foreign exchange coming from your source. Looking at the future, Sri Lanka can't stay in this state. We can't be a country with a trade deficit. We can't live beyond our means. We can stabilize the economy. We can ensure that our bankruptcy status will vanish. What do we do to ensure it doesn't return in 10 years' time? After all, if you have trade deficit, you have to keep borrowing foreign currency. And if you have a budget deficit, you have to keep printing money. So are you going into this vicious cycle again? We warned once, warning was not taken seriously this time. So we have to get out. We have to move out of this cycle. We have to think anew. Our economic system didn't enable us to achieve our full potential, even during the war. One good example of our full potential was that we were able to build an apparel industry during the war. Nevertheless, today we can't have an economy dominated by the government, both in economic terms and also in terms of regulations. So deregulation and private enterprise has to take over. That is what we are aiming for. This tea industry is not the result of any corporation or any government. It's the result of people who came here, took the land, cleared it, put their capital in and succeeded. There were some of them who failed. There were the large numbers who succeeded, many of them. Of course, they have been very controversial as to whether the lands or the villages were taken away. Some of it were, but most of it was forest land that was cut down. And there were people who went around from James Taylor, all the way to Pilkington, who went and sat at the Poonagala estate at the Pilkington Point, kept looking out. Or for that matter, since none of us were able to really enjoy Lipton's circular room. That's all a part of history. Those are the people who made it. What did he do? We broke it. We destroyed the industry. And we built up Kenya as a competitor. Now that's an achievement for a local economy taking over. So it's from there we start. And now we must think of the future. Because tea still has potential. In our discussions, we've seen tea as one of the main sources of foreign exchange, but it has to earn more. It has to go further. So look into the next 20, 30 years. What are your issues? What will it be? Certainly we are going to have a problem with climate change. The tropical belt. So we are now looking at policies to call upon the world to save that tropical belt, where the tea industry comes from. Was the damage due to us? Or more because the industrialization of the northern part of the world. So we have to speak out. We have to adapt to climate change. And water is going to be critical. I am just reading some reports on water and the fact that we will have climate disasters. Part of it is going to be in the hill country, in your tea estates.